is a buffet. I'm inside and I saw Superman. It is directed by Richard Donner, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. Ignore these glasses. I'm just wearing Riley's sunglasses because it's very bright out here and this is not part of the cosplay. This movie starts and it's already better than Man of Steel. We're given some background on Krypton, the politics behind everything that's happened on Krypton, why Krypton is about to explode because of the big old giant ball of gas. It's about to explode, but no one will listen to anyone. So of course, the only practical thing is to send your son off into a random world, Earth. Luckily, it's been chosen already. He goes to Earth like boom, and he's actually 3 years old when he lands on Earth. Okay, this movie has already established so much universe, plus so much like expansive worlds. I feel like this movie has already expanded my view on Superman, and I've read all the 50 issues with all the old ones. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna put a thing here, but I read that. And this movie reminds me of the comic book. Makes me very happy. Of course, we're following Clark. He's learning to become a person, even though he's a weird Kryptonian guy who has super strength. When he's 3, he can just lift a truck, no problem. I like that a lot. It makes me think, I wonder if he wasn't able to protect humanity. Well, he is able to protect humanity. If he didn't choose to protect humanity, I bet he would be a mechanic or something, or somebody who just lifts very, very heavy objects. Like if he was worse of a person, I can imagine him taking like a tank and just like throwing it on people and squishing their heads. Man, that's a little bit vicious, but I'm very glad Superman isn't that bad of a person. It's all Jonathan Kent in him, man. Oh my goodness, I love Jonathan Kent. He's so endearing in this movie, and it's even more heartbreaking when he dies of a heart attack. It just attacks me in the feels, all right? I'm like sad. I'm seeing Clark and Martha just standing there at his funeral, and I'm like, no, he's gone. Whatever shall he do? But Superman has a calling, Clark has a calling to become Superman. He has to go to the ice. He has to go to the top of the north of the top of the earth, and he has to go there and then chill there and learn about his history and such, which I like. I mentioned Man of Steel earlier, especially the point where we're at the ice part. Oh my goodness. First of all, Man of Steel doesn't have a whole like education program that Superman has to go through. There's a tiny bit, but he's mostly just flying around the world. He's just flying, and he doesn't really spend that much time. Versus this, he spends like a ton of time. He spends like all the time in the world until he's like ready to become Superman. At this point of the movie, I was applauding the pacing. Oh my goodness, I feel like that I'm in a properly paced movie. I'm in a movie that I'm like, okay, I can digest this world in the speed that I want to, instead of being like crammed down my throat and being forced to digest everything. That's how you get indigestion, aka it hurts real bad to digest all the information that was given. But no, this is just like a 12-course meal over the course of 12 hours. You can just eat a little bit, eat a little bit, eat a little bit. I'll digest a little bit, eat a little bit, digest. Just something. That's what this movie is. This movie is a buffet. I even like Lex Luthor in this, although not my favorite Lex Luthor. My favorite Lex Luthor has to be Michael Rosenbaum. But this was still a good Lex Luthor. He seemed menacing. He seemed cunning. He seemed smart. He seemed evil. And that's what I need from a Lex Luthor. Oh my goodness, I love it. His plan to nuke the West Coast so he can create a new West Coast, and he has a bunch of property like more inland to the continents of the United States, and he's just gonna real estate goes up. Oh wow, I'm profiting. Oh yeah, wee woo, money, money, money. I'm like, genius move, by the way. How are you going to execute this though? I find it funny that I might have not considered the amount of human casualty involved, or if he did, he doesn't care, and either way, great villain. I like the math problem that Superman has to do. He's gotta save everyone, and he has to save Lois, and he ends up saving everyone, But he doesn't end up saving Lois, so he has to go back in time, spin around the Earth. I didn't know this is how time travel worked, but if it did, can we send the International Space Station backwards around the Earth and have it go back in time? Can we please do that so we can have a more advanced society with better technology now? Please, can we do that? With the power of flying backwards, he's able to save Lois and everyone else, and I'm like, good job, you did it. What about Lex Luthor though? What is he doing? Oh, his plan has been foiled. Ooh, wee, that's the end of the movie. We're not gonna address that at all. I honestly wish this movie addressed Lex Luthor a little bit more after he loses. I do appreciate this movie for being a great, bright film. And I say bright because Man of Steel is not bright. Okay, I get Batman being dark because that's Batman. Why you gotta make a Superman dark? Superman is hope. Hope is not darkness. It is actually lightness. It is the opposite of darkness. I don't know why Zack Snyder did that. Personally, Zack Snyder, leave a comment below. Let me know why you made Superman so dark. Overall, I thought this movie was very well paced. I enjoyed every minute of this movie. I enjoyed the slowness of the pacing compared to like more modern movies where there's like a lot more things happening on screen, but it's a longer movie, so why is it longer if there's more things happening on screen for modern movies? This just feels like it's taking an idea, it's going for the length of that idea, and then the next idea, instead of like, oh, 3 seconds, boom, 3 seconds, boom, 3 seconds, boom, boom, like it's a YouTube video. No, this is a proper movie. This is paced for adults with no attention issues, and I love it. Because of how well this movie is so paced, I can immerse myself so fully into the world that we're living in. Compared to Man of Steel, this movie does a way better job of setting up Krypton, setting up the Krypton political system, setting up what everyone was like on Krypton before it exploded. I enjoyed this movie and I think I would definitely watch it again. I think it is a crime that I never saw this movie before at this point, but I'm so glad that I did that I gotta give it a solid like 8 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone. You know, the ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer. So if I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. I'd like to request a movie in the comments below. You can do that. You can fast track a movie review. Patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month. $3 a month, how to draw a Pokemon tutorial posted early and first off. Patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grind of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree. By the way, who can help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews? So you can go here. And until next time, Mint Salad, I'll see you later, my Sakutans, big bits.